Yes, hello guys, welcome to this amazing video. We are talking about the Saturday game, early kickoff, Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Yes, and for one reason or the other, I think this is going to be a very, very interesting game. This is going to be a very, very interesting game. Trust me. Bournemouth away though, but they will have something to show for against Arsenal. Arsenal have traveled around the world, played a lot of games, while some teams are still in their international break. Yes, Bournemouth is one of them. Man U. Let's not go there. We'll talk about that in the Man U video. Yes, but for right now, I think Arsenal have stressed a lot. And when you're playing Bournemouth, one thing comes to mind: vitality, energy. They are very, very lucky. This game is a home game. Yes, if not, we'll be talking of so many jeopardies that can happen to Arsenal. Yes, and most of the Bournemouth players are back from injury, so we see this one as something to be reckoned with. Yes, Arsenal fans have been going online talking about different things. They managed to beat Sporting Lisbon 1-0, and a lot of them have been making some noise. Yes, that the chance of winning a double is still on. But 2 weeks ago we were talking about quadruple. Now all of a sudden we're talking about the double. Yes, and I know some fans will say, okay, they are still on to the major trophies. You understand? They are still focused on the major trophies like the Champions League and the Premier League, which is very, very fair. Because if you ask Arsenal fans, which one would you want to win? Would you rather be in this stage you are now than chasing other trophies? Not sure of which one but you are in full competition, but you're not sure of which one. Right now they are like the surest to win the Premier League. You understand? So if you ask them, they'll say, okay, please, we like this position we are in right now. Going for the Champions League, semi-finals, then focusing on the Premier League with I think 9 points, unless City play their game in hand and maybe reduce it to 6 points. You understand? So, but this game needs to be won for them to be sure that their point is. Every game now for Arsenal needs to be won. If you lose a game, you're you're on your own, bruv. You're on your own. If you lose a game, you're on your own. Yes, and this game 12:30 kickoff West African time, and then I think 11:30 for the London time. It's not going to be an easy game for Arsenal. It's going to be a crazy one for them. So they better get ready. I hope they are ready. Yes, Arsenal fans would like to believe their team is ready for Bournemouth. Yes, and if they don't get past this one, it's just jeopardy after another jeopardy after another jeopardy. If they get a draw here, that means 10 points clear. City 2 games in hand. City win their 2 games, reduce it to 4 points clear. And then City beats Arsenal, reduce it to 1 point. And then another draw for Arsenal. It's gone, bro. It's gone. So looking at City right now, they are fine for most things. That Arsenal need to start putting themselves in that position, to be fine for most things, because City are ready for them. And then one thing is important to note: goal difference. Please, whenever you are going for a trophy against City, focus on goal difference, because they're very crazy. Yes, Arsenal should not come out to blab about being in the top 2 competitions. Yes, like okay, we are going to win the Premier League and you are going fine in the Champions League. You understand? They should not brag about that, because I think they were giving soft teams to play against. Yes, check out their FA Cup the route to their FA Cup quarterfinals. All soft teams. I think they had like is it Port Vale, Mansfield. I don't think they ever played the Premier League team. They were all playing League One and the Championship teams. You understand? They never played an English Premier League team, so it's going to be very, very crazy for them to come and start blabbing that we played, we are happy where we are, and we're always focused on the Champions League and the Premier League, which is very, very crazy. You wanted to win those competitions, but you were not able to win them. The Carabao Cup, you got knocked out in the final by a better City side. Yes, let's give it to them. But the FA Cup is the one that's shocking. Got knocked out by a Championship side, so it should be something to be ashamed of. Yes, actually. So let's just call it how it is. Yes. Then dive right into the video, looking at the projected lineup from both teams in the last 5 games. Then we also look at the projected scoreline, and then players that are injured, those are available. Arsenal, they have 2 injury lists. The one on paper, and the one we actually do that are injured. So we cannot really say who is injured and who is not injured for Arsenal. Yes, maybe we know some few players that are injured from those that actually got injured. Yes, but we can't really say this player that they wrote on paper is injured is actually injured. And you might see them coming to play. So let's just be optimistic about their players and those that are injured and those that are not injured. I think it's one of the tactics we can take. I've said it before. They always try to employ these tactics of some players are injured, so we'll have to rest them and all that. So, but they have to be people playing against them have to be smart and know that all their best players are always available one way or the other, and they'll be ready to play against you. That's just it. So let's dive right into the video. Yes, like I said, if you're on the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get more of our content, because we upload the video. Yes, people will say we hate Arsenal, or nobody hate Arsenal, bro. Arsenal always trend for the wrong reason. Like I said, you hate yourself. You always trend for the wrong reason. And what tend to trend? People tend to pay attention to negative things. Laughing at people, yes, funny things and negative things. Coming second every time is comical, and people will always put that as a trending news, and it will make a big sale. You understand? So that's why I feel maybe Arsenal fans feel they are hated. Not that they are hated. Everybody hates any rival, any opposition side hates you. automatically, like you are hated naturally. Like I'm a Liverpool fan, I can't get love from a Manchester United fan or an Arsenal fan. You're a Liverpool fan. What are you expecting to get? You understand? So that's just how the fan base work. So the earlier you get that into your T-score, the better for you. So for predicted lineup, Arsenal at home. So we'll start with them. Raya is going to be in goal. His feet are ready to go. Timber is predicted to be back for this one. Saliba and Gabriel. Then Hincapié is predicted to be back for this one. Yes. So, but Timber is more sure than Hincapié. So we are not very, very sure of Hincapié, but we are sure of Timber to be back. So if Hincapié is not back, Calafiori obviously will step in. There's Remendi and Rice in the defensive midfield role. Then we have Odegaard. He had a knock anyways, but I'm still saying this, he will come out to play that game. And people will be surprised. So he had a knock in the last game, and him and Trossard. Yes, but I'm very, very sure they'll be available to play. I doubt, but they might be available. So if Odegaard is not available, I think maybe Max Dorman will play the attacking midfield role, or Kai Havertz will come to play that role. Then on the left, we have Trossard. If he's not available, maybe Madueke will have to step in. Then Martinelli will come in the second half, or Martinelli will start. Then we'll see Madueke come in the second half. You know, they have player. Dorman is then the bench. So Saka is fit for this one. Saka is going to be playing. Then on the up front, I think Gyökeres is the only player there. I think Gabriel Jesus is about to be sold. Like, I don't want him anymore. The guy is useless. He was useless at Man City. No, he tried the Man City shot, but at Arsenal right now, bro, they just want to let the guy go. So I think that would be what Arsenal is going to come up with. Then from Bournemouth, Evan Janssen, obviously is fit and ready to go up front. I think Adli will start on the left, has been impressive on the left. On the right, we have Ryan. There's this new guy, Ryan. He's hot to the guy. He's hotting. The guy is hot. So I think he's going to start. Then Tabania, attacking midfield role, he's back, and I think he's ready to go. Only I think Clovet is the only player that is not back yet. The only key player rather that I think is not back for them. Then in the defensive midfield roles, I think Adam might be back for this one, so he will pair with Scott. But if Adams is not back, maybe you'll see Ryan Christie play the role with Scott. Then for the defense, we have Trophy on the left, Senesi and Hill in the middle. Then Jimenez on the right. That Jimenez is a very, very good attacking right back. Very, very impressive player. Then Petrovic will go for them. Yes, for injuries, we'll start with Arsenal. Eze and Merino are the ones we are sure of that we don't think they'll be participating in this game, especially Merino. Merino is out like for the season. Eze is knocked out, but I think he'll be back before this month runs out. Merino, that one is not coming back anytime soon. So Trossard had a knock, like I said, in the last game, and Odegaard, so they might be doubt for this one, but that doesn't mean they will not play. It's as if we are not sure, but we now have to know that either two of them might be available or one of them might be available. The other person is Hincapié. Hincapié should be available to play, like I said, but if not, I think he's still a doubt for this one. We don't know if he's available or not, but we're giving a report that he was supposed to be available and ready to go on this game. It's funny how Arsenal coach knows the exact time their players are coming back from injury and the exact game they are going to play. You understand? Okay, saying Zaka is not going to play this game, he's going to play the next game. You understand? So when they were doing the interview, I was just looking at him. Though somebody would say, okay, it's a narrative or all this and that, but to be honest, these guys, they are using different tactics now. So if you understand their tactics, you already know them from the inside. So that's just what I'm saying. Then for injury to Bournemouth, we have Cook. Cook is injured. Sola is injured. Clovet is injured. Akimboni is back from injury, but he's lacking fitness. So lack of fitness would want him not to play. Then Adams is a doubt for this one, like I said. Adams is a doubt. Then let's look at the form of both teams in the last 5 games. For Arsenal, they've won 3, they've not drawn anyone, and they've lost 2. Yes, those are the 2 cup-tie games I heard that we saw. So the 2 games that they lost took them out of 2 competitions directly. So it was sad, yes. And for Arsenal fans anyway, for other people, the other fans, they are okay. Yes, especially City fans. City fans are the ones that, we like this one like this. We want to win more trophies than, I think Arsenal is becoming a City rival. Like, the first, second, starting to become a rival, something like that. So we have to look at it from that angle. Then a form of Bournemouth in the last 5 games, they've drawn none. Okay, they've drawn 5. They've lost none and they've won none. They've drawn 5 games, which is crazy. Yeah, so they bring us of draw. Bring us of draws, yes. So let's see if they're going to draw us now or beat them. Yes, because I doubt it's going to be an easy one for Arsenal. Yeah, for me, my predicted scoreline, I'm going for a draw game. I don't really know the scoreline. I always go for a 2-2 draw most of the time, or a 1-1 draw, but I think it's going to be a draw game. And I think both teams would likely score. Yes, so let's see how it's going to go from there. Yes, thank you very much, guys, for watching. You have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.